Menagerie. So this is, there are a lot of different green-black decks in this format. And this one has the, you know, Llanowar Elves core with cheap Explorer creatures into Jadelight. And then the big difference between these green-black decks in my experience so far is what type of card advantage they're looking to leverage at the top end to kind of go over the top of people. And in this case, we're playing Gruesome Menagerie, Find, Finality, and Immortal Sun. I actually really like Immortal Sun in this format. I think decks that are mid-range that aren't playing Planeswalker should probably have some Immortal Sun in their 75. Card's just very, very good against not only the Teferi decks, but it's also very reasonable against the green-black decks looking to lean into Planeswalkers. Hey, Sarah, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. For Devoted Ooze, can I have my I voted timeout? Can you post in chat, Sarah? It's easier for me to get you if you're in chat. I think this is, it's probably Logan. Thanks for the support, Sarah. I think I'm just gonna bottom this, just like want an actual land to like already have an elf to play on too. Also, am I on the draw? I'm on the draw, so I can hit a forest. Wildgrowth Walker is probably pretty good against turn 1 basic mountain. They could be the Drake deck, I suppose, though. But Wildgrowth Walker is honestly probably okay against the Drake deck, too. Smells like the Drake deck. Beat. Aggressive. Beat. Eat. Aggressive. No Lightning Strike there. A lot of the Drake decks aren't playing Lightning Strike in my experience. If they have removal, it's Lava Coil. And that is kind of what I asked for. Technically what I asked for. This is a free attack into a free block. Gonna make him make the decision. Tilt. Yeah, I agree. Lava Coil is a very, very good card in this format. It's like easy format staple. Sit down for a bit. Enjoy the ride, chat. My wonderful Card Sphere shirt. Turn cards into other cards with them. They're great. Blink of an eye. Okay. Technically still a 1-for-1 here. They get to discard a card instead of lose their creature. It's a good line from the opponent. I like Blink of an Eye in their deck. Seems like good technology. Seems like a pretty good turn for us. We just want to keep their threats off the board, basically, right? Dive Down's just been a card that I've been very impressed with in Standard in general. The fact that it counters, like, just... And this is really what comes down to why the Standard format is so good. The fact that so many of the cards are modal is huge. Just, it's such a big deal. supposed to have been that one. This card's actually pretty good in this matchup too, right? Nah, I think I want to play around. So like, here, Chupacabra is always going to kill the card I want to kill, whereas I messed up. Am I keeping this now? I'm keeping this now. I want to explore with this. I should have floated mana with this, is what should have happened there. I'm gonna know attacks I want to explore. So Chupacabra is always gonna kill the card I want to kill, whereas Plaguecrafter later, if they later if my opponent were to do the what's it called? Do the thing, put a Phoenix into play, I wouldn't be able to. So I think that's a big deal. Syncopate. That's a weird card for their main deck, right? Feels like a weird card for their main deck for me. Yeah, the Plaguecrafter there also dodges Dive Down, which is relevant. Is my Deadeye Tracker dead? You're mousing over my Deadeye. Yeah, and that's another thing I really like about this format is there's a lot of, oh, they're playing this archetype, but I'm not 100% which version of that archetype they're playing, right? Like we've seen that with the green-black decks, and we've seen it with these decks now. There's just like a lot of different ways to build these decks. I'm gonna pick my Deadeye Tracker back up here. I think just like hammering their bin seems great. Sounds good, goalie. Have a good one. Rude. At least we have a bunch of pressure here, right? We're pretty far ahead. This standard format is the best format of Magic I've ever played. It is very, very good. The standard or could also be arena. I think arena is part of why my streams have been so popular, because arena is great to watch. But no, just the quality of the gameplay that exists in the standard format is absurd. It's very, very good gameplay. Even if arena didn't exist, we would be playing standard on this stream. I think the fact that arena does exist, they have sabotage in their main deck too. Weird. So much more controlling Drake deck from the opponent. All right, this guy is gonna eat a Beacon Bolt next turn, but better him than something else, I guess. Hey, Skeldrorstick, thank you very much for the Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. People are always gonna complain about something. Hopefully this is a change for the permanent. Hopefully the fact that we have the play design team working on sets now is going to continue to deliver good standard formats. I think the sub gift badge has to overlap the what's it called badge, the bit badge. I'm not sure you can have sub gift and bit badge up at the same time. Is that a good one? That seems like a good one. They could have a counterspell here. Sabotage, sure. I mean, they're at 7, right? Just keep smashing. Woof, woof. Can I get an arf, arf, chat? Arf, 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 arf. Yeah, the opponent's deck just looks like, kind of like blue-red cards they like. It's like blue-red trade binder. A good little pupper. Gosh, just like more creatures that kill flyers. That's probably good, right? Scavenger seems good. Didn't look like they had planeswalkers. I'm gonna cut these. Yeah, trophy does kill the flyers. I want to cut here. Yeah, I think trophy's worse than Harpooner too. Yeah, they might not have Phoenix in their deck. They went through a lot of their deck and didn't have Phoenix that game. Am I cutting Menagerie? They kind of kill a lot of my stuff. I just trimmed Seekers Squire. I brought in more 2s. I'm gonna do that. I like Chupacabra. I think I just want to be able to kill all their threats all the time. Like, their deck's so threat light that I feel like being on the mono Doomblade plan is probably reasonable. Perfect. I didn't talk about why specifically I cut Hostage Taker to the board in my article. The TLDR is basically that I don't think it's good enough matchups to be in the main deck. I also want to drag the curve down in the deck, which is ideal. What's going on, Melton Face? Thanks for doing your civic duty. Get out and vote, chat. It's not, if you feel like you're not informed, get informed. It's very easy in today's world. There are a lot of fantastic resources online for educating yourself on where your political candidates stand. Lots of good comparison charts. In the information age, the only excuse for not being informed is laziness. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, Rune Raider's been really good. I don't think I want more than 2, but I've been pretty happy with the 2 that we have. I don't think I want to play Naked Chup. I think maybe I was wrong and chat was right. I should have cut the Chupacabras. Just like looking at this hand makes me feel like I should have cut Chupacabras. As an adult who can admit when there was wrong, when they're wrong, I think we probably should have cut the Chupacabras. I don't know that I would have brought in trophies over them, but maybe honestly just like leaving the Seekers Squire in was fine. Alright, let's just start playing Plaguecrafters, I guess. Cast Raven's Crime. Alright, your move, Yuki boy. That's true. They do have a bunch of counter spells in their deck, which does make Duress more appealing. And like making Menagerie or Find Finality resolve is like pretty good. Confirmed playing Izzet cards. We've not played Sultai. For people that are new to the stream, decks that are listed in my stream title are decks that we still have yet to play today. Decks that we have already played will be removed from my stream title. I just crit my pants with the 3-month resub. Welcome back. Alright, so seeing how that game played out, I'm actually going to cut the Plaguecrafters, not the Chupacabras. Seeing how that one ended up going. I don't want these Seekers Squires in my deck. I don't think I want Trophy. I've got Harpooner, I've got Chupacabra, I've got a couple Contempts. Maybe Trophy's better than Contempt just because of resource efficiency. My opponent's not really pressuring my health total, and I probably don't mind giving them a land. Yeah, Menagerie doesn't get back Chupacabra, but like Menagerie is a card that's like good on its own. And I think one of the things people do incorrectly a lot of time when they're building decks around cards is they make suboptimal card choices and don't play cards that are just good because they want to play worse cards that make their good card better. Reaver Ambush is okay. I'm actually going to play my land out first here because I would like to play around Syncopate. Immortal Sun is good because it generates card advantage. It's a 6-mana card that makes your board bigger and it generates card advantage as the game goes long. I would love a Duress. It is, not only does it generate card advantage directly by drawing you cards, but it's also a card that is effectively removal because it basically removes all of your opponent's Planeswalkers from being there. So basically any mid-ranger control deck that doesn't have Planeswalkers in it, I think you should be playing some Immortal Suns in this current format. Look at that, played around Syncopate last turn like a professional. Just gonna go ahead and take that. I think if Immortal Sun isn't shutting off Planeswalkers, it's probably not quite worth its mana cost. I am gonna graveyard that. I don't really have anything else I'm super interested in taking out of their hand. Like if they want to spend their removal spells on these, that's fine with me. I can just like pick them back up and then start playing them again. I assume one of these is about to die to lightning strike. This card's really good. Just like subtle, very subtly powerful, I feel. Wildgrowth Walker, probably gonna eat a lava coil here, but I think I'm okay with that. I think Sultai is better than Jeskai or Esper for artifacts. No idea. Unlike a lot of people that play in stream Magic, I don't like to make strong statements that I'm not certain of. We're just trying a lot of different things. It's actually not good, right? It's like, don't have any threes. Did they draw a shock? That's true. We did cut a lot of threes. You're not wrong. We just have to be aggressive here. Hope they. I think I'm on the hope they keep missing the land. If they hit the land for Siege and Commander, I think we're probably dead to rights. All right, Doomblade. Doomblade. They were bound to hit eventually, right? Yep. I think I just have to play this and hope that it just never gets a Niv, or that I rip another removal spell for it. This thing's gonna kill me otherwise. Yeah, our Doomblade was one too far. Game's opponent. That felt a little awkward. Yeah, I don't know that I'm a huge fan of Menagerie. It definitely feels like the payoff that you get from being able to cast Menagerie profitably is not worth the awkwardness you have to introduce to your deck to make it functional, or like the deck building concessions you have to make, basically. Yeah, I really feel like Find Finality is like a card that's like doing something that's just like very, very similar to what Menagerie does, but it doesn't come with the deck building restriction, and it has flexibility to be a sweeper even when you don't have creatures in your bin. Type 1 Storm, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Thanks for supporting mine. Perfect. Go get it, Jiggers.
You should leave before I know the former assassin is useful sometimes.
Gambling in Arena was likely in context to what are the words I'm searching for? It was probably in context of playing events with entry fees. So you're basically risking money to try and earn more, which is like the definition of gambling. In Thread We Trust, thank you for the 5-month free subscription there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for shipping your Bezo Bucks this way again this month. Pretty far behind here.
Nothing else matters.
I guess this is like worse than casting Find Finality here. And I think that's really what I want to do is like, we should just keep track of how often casting that card is just like worse than casting Find Finality. I think the answer is just going to be often.
Sacrifices must be made from time to time.
So we're dead. Like that's at 7-2. I guess I'll bring in Trophy. Plaguecrafter's pretty bad in this matchup. I don't think I can trim more than that though, because I need my menageries to have text boxes. I'm gonna try this. You think you will enjoy Arena long term, even though it isn't a competitive platform for Magic? This idea that one platform of Magic is more competitive, or like one segment of platform is more competitive or not, is nonsense. Yeah, Deathcord Scavenger should come in. That should be over another Plaguecrafter. You're right. You are correct that I should have the Deathcord Scavenger in my deck. It's just a bunch of the people that are putting Arena down as being less competitive are people that need to stroke their own ego or validate that their investment into Magic Online is still worthwhile. It's just some hot nonsense. You're correct that Arena doesn't currently have like PTQs or MOX tournaments in it, but guess what? It's existed for a year and a half. Magic Online's existed for a decade and a half. Like, it'll get there. Seems very good. Also, other hot take, and this is something that makes me worry about Artifact's future when I think about if I want to make content for that game. The competitive TCG market, the market for people that want to be super competitive while playing a card game, is incredibly small. I think focusing on competitive as someone who spent a lot of time around card games is hot nonsense. There is, especially someone who makes content and has seen like my content be able to grow while focusing on the more still focusing on trying to win, but like being wacky and weird and stuff like that while you do it. Like, there's way more market for that than there is for mono spikes. Do you feel the same way about MTGO competitive leagues? Yeah, that's why I don't play competitive leagues on Magic Online. The only reason to play competitive leagues on Magic Online is if you want QPs or if you want to gamble. And in fact, Magic Online is far more directly online gambling than Arena could ever be, because you can cash stuff out on Magic Online. So like the tickets and treasure chests you're earning on Magic Online, you can turn them into American dollars or whatever dollar system you're using. Like, Magic, the only reason Magic Online is a legal application, I bet, is because it basically flies under the radar. I think this is good. Golgari Sofari is a great name, by the way. Yay, magic! Woo, magic! We're so skilled. We're so skilled. Esports ready, chat. Try and get an actual game. I'm timing you out, Landon. Here's the reason why I timed you out. So Landon said the fact that you can farm money, the fact that you can make money from weaker opponents is what makes Magic Online more competitive. It is. You know what the actual most competitive testing you can get is? The most competitive testing you can get is sitting in your basement with another player who's very good and playing games of Magic where you both know what's going on. Online gambling, being able to make money, doesn't make something more competitive. Just the fact that you can gamble doesn't mean the players are better. In fact, there are lots of really good players that are functional adults with real jobs who make plenty of money and who don't give a shit about online gambling and being able to make money while they play their video game. And they just want to play a video game that gives them a good video game experience. And those players aren't worse at Magic because they don't want to gamble. They just want to play a game for fun. You don't have to be bad at a game to want to play the game for fun. This delusion that if you can gamble or if you can throw money away or make money automatically makes it more competitive, it doesn't. That's just factually incorrect. There's no data to back that up. Hot take. Grinding Magic Online is a terrible way to make money if you appreciate your time at all. And the people that do it aren't bright. In fact, if you think making money on Magic Online is a good use of your time, you're really bad at math. And you should consider becoming better at math if you think that's a good use of your time. All right, so I've got a 1 and a 3 in here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Plaguecrafter. I'm gonna bin the Seekers Squire. So I have a 1, 2, 3 in there. So I get to like Menagerie for full value next turn. Oh, all right, I have to discard a card here. Am I discarding Chupacabra? If I discard Chupacabra, they can get my Chupacabra back with this. But the Immortal Sun is really useful. Oh, I don't have a Menagerie in my hand. Wow. Don't ask me where I went, chat. I thought I had a minute. I was reading and ranting and... The reason why I didn't realize there wasn't a Menagerie in my hand is because Arena's not very competitive. That's why I play it. I love, my favorite people to ban are the ones that like listen to me explain my logic and reasoning and then come back with, but bro, you're wrong. It's like, fuck you, get out of my channel. I am willing, and like those people are the ones where like, that you'll see them pop up around, they'll be like, wah, Jeff Hoagland doesn't like when people interact with him. He's so mean to people who disagree with him. I love people that disagree with me. But you know what you need to do to disagree with me on this channel? You need to give me actual facts. Put your numbers where your mouth where your mouth is. If you just want to come in here and like feel smart by telling me I'm wrong, fuck off. I'm not here to stroke your ego. There's plenty of other places that you can get that to happen. All right, so now I can't put this into play because they have that. So I'm gonna pick up Chupacabra and kill their Brontodon here. Here's your Magic Arena's more competitive. Here's your Magic Online's more competitive because it enables online gambling. The Magic World Champion used Magic Arena to test for the Grand Prix tournament he played in. And you know why he did it? Because he didn't care about being able to grind fun bucks and gamble while he was playing. He just wanted to play Magic quickly and have fun while he fucking did it. Thank you very much, Rente. Much love to my favorite streamer. Don't let them tilt you. You're a great player. I'm not tilted. This isn't tilted. I am always loud, okay, chat? I'm not tilted in the slightest. I do this 40 hours a week. If I let idiots in Twitch chat tilt me, I'd be tilted all the time. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I deal with stupid people professionally. Evil White Stripe, thank you for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. So keeping me employed here. What would you say is a good arena deck to get going? Whichever deck you enjoy playing. Arena is just standard. Just like find a standard deck that you like and jam it. So when people ask me what I do for a living, I tell them that I turn on a webcam from at home and then perform for an audience of largely 20-something men for tips. And they can just take that and run with it to mean whatever they want. And I just assume that they assume it means Magic the Gathering, but you know, who knows where their brains go. Red Mage Frank, thanks for gifting out a sub there. I appreciate that. And thanks for the biddies, Merja. Old man yells at Twitch chat. That's a good self-plug. I should have plugged that myself. You don't know what deck to play? Go to my website, click on the standard decks button. Immortal Sun is legendary, so we're gonna bin the extra one. Is the Immortal Sun better than Gruesome Menagerie in this deck? I feel like it has to be, right? It almost feels like, and this is again what feels, which is again feels like Menagerie's not worth playing to me, is there's so many good choices for card advantage at the top end of these green-black decks that I'm not sure Menagerie should even be on the radar. My opponent burned their timeouts last turn, so they might have disconnected. Awkward. The ranking system in Arena is currently broken. It's non-functional. It's on the list of things that they need to fix. I think Immortal Sun and blue-black control is potentially really good Gabriel Pains. Like the blue-black operative deck that we played a little bit. That seems like an okay place to put Immortal Sun. All right, for all you people out there that need your gambling fix, have a couple of packs. Yay! Cards I already have 4 copies of. Woo! Vault progress. Woo! Vault progress. We're waiting for this next match to pop. I would like to thank everyone for hanging out here today. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I stream basically nothing but constructed magic on this channel. I'm here 30, 40, 50 hours a week. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full-time. I love what I do, but wouldn't be able to be here as often as I am without my subs. By subscribing, you can also support my stuff by checking out some of my wonderful sponsors. Harry's Razors would like to help you get that nice, close, clean shave. Just because you play the degenerate decks doesn't mean you need to look like it, chat. Using code Jeff Hogan at bit.ly/Google Shave, you can save $5 on your new orders with them. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn your cards into other cards direct to their players. There's no haggling, and they just take 1% fee off the top. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of artwork that they already have on their website, such as our wonderful message deleted playmat we have in our Hoaglandia merchandise section. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. It's great having you here on our little slice of the internet. Thanks for dropping by. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Today is Tuesday, November 6th. Remember the 6th of November, chat. If you're in the United States, get out and vote today. If you're someone that thinks you're not informed enough on the issues to get out and vote intelligently, do some quick research on the internet. Vote411.org, I believe it is. There's a lot of great comparisons on there. If you search my state given position, there's a lot of great comparison charts for the candidates. Another cop out of here for people saying that they can't vote. They don't like either candidate and then protest that they're going to just not vote at all. And that's nonsense. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Political candidates are rarely perfect, but one of those candidates is likely going to do more good for you and especially the people you care about than the other candidate will. Get informed, get out and vote. And a couple of, resub in there. Kurt's a Fish. 4 months. Thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. I appreciate that. And Monty Pytho, thank you for the brand new Prime support. Welcome. Can I keep this on the draw? I feel like I just can't keep this on the draw, right? Just like doesn't do anything till 4. This hand needs another resource, but it's pretty good. The bottom of finds here. You said the money involved makes MTGO more competitive. That's you telling me I'm wrong without basing it on any data, Landon. There is no data that says people gambling means you're a better Magic player. You know why people say that? They say that to validate their need to gamble. So stop. It's nonsense. Stop spewing that same bullshit that other people have said to you in the past. It's not more competitive because people are willing to gamble. That's not how it works. Little Sunny Dragon, thank you very much for the brand new Prime support there. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. I will never understand just this. It's just mind-boggling to me. Like I don't know how many people I have to point to are like the literal world champion tested for his Grand Prix on Arena. Is the world champion not competitive? Is he not good at Magic? Does he not know what he's doing? I'm sure there's some idiot out there that's gonna tell me the world champion doesn't know what they're doing. Just like, it's fine if you like gambling. It's fine if you enjoy being able to make small amounts of money while you play Magic online and you enjoy that. That's a fine thing to say. But this nonsense BS that because you're able to gamble and make money, it's automatically more competitive is bullshit. It just is. Nobody, there's no data to back that up. And if you have some data, link me to it. I've looked, I haven't found it. It's the same nonsense that I've heard. I think I missed a sub in there. Was there a sub in there? Zach Alange, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. It's the same nonsense that I heard for years while I was traveling to play on the SCG tour. constantly heard people that just wanted to deflate their own ego talk about how the SCG tour can't be competitive. Can't be competitive. Nobody good plays there. It's like, yeah, okay, that's great. Why don't you show up and do well at the tournaments? Oh, you did and you lost? Weird. Weird. Prizes don't mean competitive. It doesn't. It does not. I get that, like, Wizards has conditioned you because Wizards named the high variance, the competitive leagues allow you to gamble more. So Wizards of the Coast is pushing this idea that more gambling means more competitive. It's not how it works. It doesn't mean that. I think we're dead here. I think there's a good chance we're dead. I agree. They've got 5 cards. They've got the Eldest Reborn popping off here. While I was ranting, we were dying. You literally can't challenge friends, Saga. Arena doesn't currently support challenging specific people at the moment. So no, the world champion was just playing in the random queues. And in fact, one of the reasons why he cited Arena was so good for testing was something that was undoubtedly true. The reason why he said he liked playing on Arena was because you could play Magic quickly. And that's the God's honest truth. If you're a competitive player who wants to just get in a high volume of games, you can't do that better than anywhere. You can't do that better than on Arena. It's very, very easy to play a bunch of games very quickly on this application. All right, what am I doing here? I think I want these Brontodons because I want to keep my 3-drop consistency high. I think I'm going to trim these Contempts. I'm going to bring in these trophies. I just, you know, it's honestly, there's a lot of parallels to our current political climate, right? Like, this whole competitive versus non-competitive is a bunch of people talking about their feelings out of their buttholes without any actual data to back it up. And some of it's just wrong, and people keep spreading these truths like they're facts when they're not facts. It's just nonsense that somebody heard repeated by somebody else that they then repeated themselves. And then as more people to keep repeating this nonsense, it becomes truth because people accept what they hear as truth instead of looking up and doing research on it. "72% of all statistics are made up on the spot." Can't argue with that. What's going on, Ginkle Thanks for the 9 months. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. This hand's a little slow. I think it's fine though. This is so, here's the thing, Gengar. In what other area of competition circuit with the highest prize payout not the most competitive? So Gengar, I don't know. I'm not making a strong claim. You're looking to make a strong claim that this circuit is less competitive. Do the work, show me the data. I'm not here, I don't have, the onus is on the accuser to prove your statement. So if you want to make the statement Grand Prix are more competitive than SCG Opens or Magic Online is more competitive than Arena, show me the work. Where's your homework? Where's your proof? Where's the proof? Show me your work. JDeebs, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. How do you measure competitiveness in general? I don't know. That's a good question. How do you measure competitiveness in general? What metric do you use? here's the other thing people don't realize. People talk about here's my rebuttal to your let's accept your idea for a moment that more money means more competitive. All right, how about the idea that the cash to player ratio at an SCG Open is better than the cash to player ratio at the average Grand Prix because Grand Prix are so much larger. So is there more money in the SCG tournament then because the ratio is better? I'd argue there probably is. Am I competitive yet? Thank you, Kickle Biter, for the bits. That's true. More money doesn't mean more competitive, or vintage would be the most competitive format. God bless us all. The also flip side of that is, like, because these Grand Prix are so much larger, like, we've all met the average Magic player, right? Most of us are the average Magic player. Most of us suck, right? So if you, like, put a bunch of bad people in the tournament, they're gonna drag that average player way down, right? The average for the average player. Implying vintage isn't the most competitive for And again, I'm not sitting here making some kind of strong statement that I'm right. I'm just arguing that you haven't proven that you're right. So, like, trying to make your statement come off as though it's back to some bullshit. Just, again, like, stop posting. I don't care if I lose subs for timing subs out for being nonsense. Just, like, just show me your homework, or don't post about it in chat. If you want to tell me I'm wrong, you gotta do the work. You gotta tell me why. You gotta show me how. Did I miss a rant? All I ask in for return for money is a good rant. Political would be good. If you want a good political rant, you're gonna want to watch the what was the first deck we did today? I read the first deck. Oh, the blue-white artifacts. We had some good political ones in there. What's going on, Germ? Thanks for the 3-month and the tier 2 resub. Welcome back. Is it worth the trophy? You actually can't trophy your own card. So I agree. If we could trophy our own Midnight Reaper there, it would have been a good play, but trophying our own card is not a legal play. Oh, this fine Finality is so awkward. If you're a worse player, I feel like you're less likely to gamble on your skills. That's not true. Dude, so your assumption that worse players will be less likely to gamble ignores the fact that most people think they're better at things than they actually are. Have you heard of this town called Las Vegas? God, it's funny because it's true. I think we're dead, chat. I think we're dead. Very dead. I don't think this list is very good, Roscoe. In fact, I think we're gonna be done with this. I think I'm gonna be done with this one. So we played like 2 or 3 matches there. Yeah. So I feel like there are, and this is one of the things about building the best green-black deck right now, but there are so many good choices for like what the top end of your green-black deck can do in standard right now that I feel like Gruesome Menagerie is just severely outclassed. I feel like the deck building restriction that it puts on you to put these 1, 2, 3 mana spells in your deck, combined with the fact that your draw has to line up in a way that you're going to be able to get those cards back, makes this awkward. I think the core of the creatures here is very reasonable. I think Find is great. I think Immortal Sun is great. Someone in chat's mentioning Carnage Tyrant right now. I think Carnage Tyrant would be a great bomb for the top end of this deck. I think this card just makes you work too hard to play it, and the payoff that you get for working hard to play it isn't adequate in relation to the payoff that you could be getting for cards that you work less hard to play. It's basically what it comes down to. All right, so what are we doing next? I think